There is a sweeping, toxic idea of success in the minds of many young people in America today. When we envision how we want our future to shape out, we may imagine a large house, a good high-paying job, and a happy family to come home to. When asked about success, many will emphasize how much money they want to make and how they want to be perceived, with no mention of happiness or fulfillment. I wanted to talk to those in my life who I see successful to see how they define success and to see how important happiness and fulfillment are to them. The first person I interviewed is Ivy Frampton from Salt Lake City, the lead stage technician of the Valerie Browning Center for the Performing Arts and master electrician of Weber State University's theater department. When asked about her work, she said,
helping with clients when they come in as either stage manager, lighting designer, braille, admin. It just depends on what is necessary. Most of the time I primarily do lighting, but I'm also partially owned by the theater department, so I do their master electrician stuff and do staff electrician or master electrician. It just depends on the show, and it primarily just entails me as the main electrician and technician. So
I went on to ask her how her career began.
I went to Clayton Middle School, and they did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I believe my 7th grade year, and it was just a class. I don't remember fully context, but it was just one of those classes, and it really clicked because then I got stage manager of the show the next year of Mary Poppins, then Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and then I went to Salt Lake School for Performing Arts and did that all 4 years, and now it's just here. So
What's the biggest hurdle that you have encountered in your career so far?
my age. Like, that is because of how my career has played out. I am in a very lucky position, and I have gotten very far, and a lot of people will assume that I'm older, which is fine, but people will get upset when they find out how old I am, and I've had job changes because of that. But it's getting a lot better now, but that was a really big thing for a while.
I guess that's one of those things that will only get better with time.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
How would you say that impacts the way that you work?
I guess how I hold myself, I think, because I'm normally in a very leadership position. I'm normally leading a team of people. I'm also directing with clients. I'm directly talking to them and formatting, getting everything figured out. And so I present myself as very confident, very self-assured, and that makes people assume I'm older, so they don't assume that I'm the age that I am.
How would you define success?
If you know what you want, then it's one thing. But it's also sometimes you just don't know what you want, but you want to find something fulfilling. And if you find something fulfilling, then ultimately that is the thing that you want to do. And success is just being happy. And also money is nice, but also being happy.
And specifically for you, what does success look like?
God. Well, being on top of things is success, but it's also, I hold myself to a very high standard, but ultimately I'm at a good point. I'm working and going to school, and it's going great, and success ultimately still has to happen. It's not one thing, it changes over time. So it's just morphed into something that I want to be happy with where I'm at, and I think I am right now.
The stance that Ivy takes on success is reflected in academic literature, as well as professional opinion articles such as Marianne Vola's article, Defining Success, where she claims that success should be defined by satisfaction with your work and not markers such as salary or social status. Carolyn Gregory explores the effects of idealizing wealth and fame in her article, How Money Changes the Way You Think and Feel. In her research, she found that this obsession can lead to a loss of empathy and compassion and cloud your judgment, and compares it to an addiction like alcoholism. Across many spaces, such as alcoholism recovery centers, a community of metalheads and punks have created a music scene in the underground of Salt Lake City where people live to create the things that they love and fulfill them. I chose to interview someone who was like a brother to me, Will Schuler, a prominent musician in the scene.
And Zodiac Killer, Rotting Deep, Club, Anonymous, a couple of them.
Just kind of all over.
Yeah, I'm also sometimes in Orchard of Strings with my boy Kendall. Yeah, a couple bands. I like music.
So tonight you're playing in the band. Tell me a bit about that. Kind of when it started. What were you trying to do with it?
Shout out Jules. I love Black Lung.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about Skull.
So when I was in Another Coming Day, I always wanted to do like thrash metal. I was really into Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and stuff like that. And I wanted to play something faster, something angrier. And they were down. I was like, we should cover this and this. And they're like, no, we're a pop punk band. We're gonna cover 5 Seconds of Summer. And I'm like, I don't want to play that. But we did. Anyway, yeah, Skull. I started it in like 2020. Originally, Ben from Cuddy was in it, and Bo from Radiation Vacation, and Insipidus Omega, I think it's called. I can't remember. It's been forever since I've seen him. Really good guy. Shout out those guys. But he was on drums, Ben was on guitar, I was playing bass and vocals. And we were thrash at the time.
You personally, what is successful for you?
Doing what I want. No restrictions. Being able to just do it. Have fun, enjoy my life.
And do you feel like today you are successful?
I'm in a couple bands. I enjoy my life. I work hard. Obviously, you gotta work hard in life. You gotta change the things about yourself that are negative and turn them into strengths and stuff like that. Obviously, but there's strength within community, and there's community here. So I love this place, and I love the scene, and I want to be a part of it for the rest of my life.
As Will stated in the interview, in success you should be free to do what you want, and you should be free to do what makes you happy and fulfills you. Without the stress of chasing intangible goals, you can accomplish greatness and you will make life work. Arthur C. Brooks of the Harvard Business School teaches us not to focus on chasing success, but to find happiness that will lead us to success. Buy ourselves time with our loved ones, buy time for ourselves, and so long as we keep our passion for our work, success will follow.